Found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Hello, welcome to my channel, The Grape Jelly Library, where we love to talk about books. My name is Flossie, and I am so glad you could join me. I always look forward to your visit. TableTopics. If you could work as an assistant to anyone for a year, who would you choose? I'm going back into the 70s and 60s and 50s, and I'm a work, for a year. Okay. For a year. You know, I'm going 1977 Elvis Presley. That's where I'm going. Yeah, I said it. A lot of you frown upon those years, but not me. No, sirree, he is my baby. And maybe I would try and help him. You know, maybe I would try and help my love. Okay, so let's get it. Oh, yeah. All right, comment below. Let me know if you could work as an assistant for anyone for 1 year, who would it be? Okay, so the book we're going to talk about today, if you were paying attention to the little ditty that I was dittying, then you would know we are going to talk about The Boys by Ron Howard and his brother Clint Howard. Did you know? See, you read a book and you find things out. Did you know that their last name is not even Howard? It's Beckenholt. Beckenholt. Ron Beckenholt. Clint Beckenholt. How does that sound? We know him and we love him as Ron Howard. I'm not too up on the Clint Howard because I just didn't watch the programs and movies that he was a part of. I never watched Star Trek. I never... I did watch Gentle Ben when I was little, but I'm going to say it wasn't one of my favorite. And oh my goodness, the things they did to that poor bear, the things they did to that poor bear to get him to be an animal actor. I'm not going to mention that, but I was like, are you kidding me? You know, it was another time. It was the 70s. It was another time. Okay, so Ron Howard. If you don't know, and I was surprised that a lot of people don't know who Ron Howard is. Is it a thing for people my age only? Ron Howard starred as Opie on the Andy Griffith Show. He starred as obviously Richie Cunningham in Happy Days, always singing my favorite song, Blueberry Hill by Fats. And he went on to become, well, he did a lot more movie and like American Graffiti. Don't let me forget American Graffiti, even though I have never seen it. I am well aware of it. Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley was his, his sidekick in that movie. I do know that. All right, so Ron Howard went on to become a movie director. It seems like it was always in his blood from a very early age. He went on to produce movies such as The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. A lot of people did not know that, and I was quite shocked. He also filmed Apollo 13, Cocoon, and Splash, none of which I have seen, as I am not a movie goer. So there's that. Wah, wah, wah. Anyways, I am a book reader, and I did read this book, and I have to say, it was a lovely trip down memory lane. Yes, it was a time when things were simpler, calmer, easier. And you know what? I'm going to say more fun. Yes, more fun. Even though we do not have the technology that we have today, more fun. Because sometimes simple is fun. And we have a lot of distractions in our world now. Back then, you could do wonderful things with a stick or a mound of dirt or watermelon rind. Just that's me, because I was a kid once too. And I know the simpler life. I know imagination, and I know fun times. And to me, that's what this book represented, fun times. Revisiting the programs that I watched as a child. And also, we all know that Ron Howard is, how should I say, I'm not going to say vanilla, because vanilla is used as a term for boring and mundane and, what shall we say, less exciting. But do you know what? Vanilla, I did this research. Vanilla ice cream, vanilla cake outsells chocolate on any given day. Did you know that? Yeah. I was going to say, I myself would choose the vanilla every single time, and I would choose chocolate none of the time. But when it comes to chocolate, I don't think I want a piece of vanilla chocolate. I would rather a Gertrude Hock chocolate. But anyways, a Gertrude Hock chocolate, I should say. But anyways, this is a fun little book. It is, I think, 370 pages. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's about 370 pages long. And it took me forever to pick this book up. I bought it October 26th, 2021, and I am just getting around to it March 1st of 2024. So, finished it March 14th of 2024. So I'm glad that I did. It was fun. It was something different. It was a nice change of pace from what I've been reading. And if you're looking for something a little calmer, peacefuler, retro, this is a good book to visit, to find yourself lost in. I like Ron. He's a good guy. So his story to me had value. I appreciate where he's come from. I appreciate that his parents were so hands-on. They themselves, Rance and Jean Howard, wanted to be actors themselves. So they took the leap from New York City to California, and somehow along the way, they ended up as acting coaches to their sons. So I think that's very commendable as parents. They never once were jealous at the success that their children were finding. And they were just wonderful people in general, good people to be raised by, a good time to be raised up in. Yeah, if you have nothing on the agenda, then I might suggest picking this one up. Next in line, we are reading All's Well by Mona Howad. She is the author of Bunny. And we're also going to be reading another banned book, Killers of the Flower Moon. Until we meet again, know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading, and may all your dreams come true.